Hello, let me introduce myself. I am Mohammed Zalani Siddiq from the Public Administration program at Pamulang University. Karl Marx was born in Trier, Germany on May 5, 1818. He began studying law at the University of Bonn in 1835, but later transferred to the University of Berlin a year later at his father's request. In Berlin, he shifted his interest from law to philosophy and was greatly influenced by the ideas of Hegel and his interpreters, such as Bruno Bauer and Ludwig Feuerbach. Marx was awarded a doctorate for his dissertation on the differences between the ideas of Democritus and Epicurus in 1841. However, unable to become a lecturer, Marx became a journalist to make a living. Initially, Marx wrote and edited the Rheinische Zeitung, a liberal democratic newspaper. But after this newspaper was banned by the Prussian government in 1843, he moved to Paris to write for the Deutsch-Französische Jahrhundert. In Paris, Marx explored economic, political, historical, and philosophical ideas, and began to befriend Friedrich Engels, the son of a wealthy textile entrepreneur who was also interested in Hegelian philosophy. Marx and Engels wrote the Holy Family Selected Writings, a critical study of Bauer's philosophy, before Marx and his family were forced to move from Berlin to Brussels. Facing the will of the rulers in Brussels, Marx formed an organization to connect communists around the world, Communist Correspondence Committee, and co-wrote several works with Engels that criticized popular German and French philosophy and socialist ideas. In 1847, Marx participated in the Second Congress of the Communist League in London. The League enthusiastically embraced Marx and Engels' ideas and instructed Marx to write about their beliefs and goals. The result was the Communist Manifesto, which was published during a period of political instability in Europe. Marx's hope for a free and just society led him and his family to move to Paris, then to Germany, and back to Paris, and finally to London, where he spent the rest of his life. Marx wrote regular articles for the New York Tribune, published the book A Critique of Political Economy, 1859, Das Kapital, 1867, Der Französische Bürgerkrieg, 1871, and a summary of the Civil War in France, Selected Writings, the 18 Brumaire of Napoleon Bonaparte, 1851, Critique des Gauthier Programs, 1891, and a summary of Critique of the Gotha Program, Selected Writings. He participated in political reform movements and had disagreements with other communist and socialist members. Marx also worked on volumes 2 and 3 of Das Kapital, but these volumes were published by Engels after Marx's death in 1880. Various other manuscripts of his were published thereafter. According to Marx, Hegel's writings are the root or source of his philosophy. According to Hegel, the study of history explains the progressive manifestation of thought. After Hegel's death, there were many debates about his ideas regarding thought. For the young Hegelians at the University of Berlin, thought could be seen as a collective term for all human thoughts. In this view, Hegel's writings become a record of humans freeing themselves from illusions that hinder self-awareness, unity, and freedom. Therefore, the goal of history is human liberation. One of the young Hegelians, Ludwig,
Pemikiran Karl Marx, Marxisme, adalah kajian teori sosial yang berfokus pada konflik kelas dan perubahan sosial melalui revolusi. Pemikiran Karl Marx, Marxisme, adalah kajian teori sosial yang berfokus pada konflik kelas dan perubahan sosial melalui revolusi. Karl Marx adalah tokoh intelektual dan filsuf Jerman yang mengkritik sistem kapitalis dan menganjurkan sosialisme dan komunisme. Marx mengkritik sistem kapitalis dari berbagai sudut, melibatkan aspek moral, etika, sosial, politik, sejarah dan falsafah. Konflik kelas menjadi fokus utamanya. Marx mengecam sistem kapitalis karena melihatnya mewarisi ketidakadilan dan menciptakan konflik antar kelas. Dia melihat sistem ini sebagai sumber kesenjangan sosial. Teori pertentangan kelas Marx menggambarkan bagaimana konflik terjadi antara kelas yang memiliki THVs dan yang tidak memiliki THVs not. Marx memperkenalkan teori surplus value yang menjelaskan bagaimana pemilik modal mengeksploitasi buruh dan menikmati hasil lebih dari kerja buruh. Dengan dialektika materialisme historis, Marx percaya bahwa sejarah manusia ditentukan oleh kebutuhan ekonominya yang paling dasar, yaitu kebutuhan akan materi. Marx menguraikan fase-fase perkembangan masyarakat, dari komunisme primitif hingga ke komunisme modern, setelah melalui tahap perbudakan, feodalisme, kapitalisme, dan sosialisme. Menurut Marx, sosialisme dan komunisme berbeda dalam hal produktivitas, hakikat manusia sebagai produsen, dan pembagian pendapatan. Teori sosiologi adalah kerangka konseptual yang memberikan pandangan tentang bagaimana bagian-bagian dunia saling berinteraksi dan berfungsi. Interaksionisme simbolis menekankan bagaimana individu mengevaluasi perilaku mereka sendiri melalui perbandingan dengan orang lain. Simbol memainkan peran penting dalam interaksi sehari-hari, mempengaruhi bagaimana kita melihat dunia dan berkomunikasi satu sama lain. Analisis fungsional berfokus pada pemahaman masyarakat sebagai suatu kesatuan utuh dengan bagian-bagian yang saling berhubungan dan bekerja sama. Masyarakat dianggap normal jika setiap bagian mampu menjalankan fungsinya dengan baik, menurut para fungsionalis. Robert Merton menekankan pentingnya fungsi dan disfungsi dalam masyarakat yang membantu mempertahankan keseimbangan atau berpotensi merusak masyarakat. Industrialisasi dan urbanisasi dapat merusak fungsi tradisional keluarga, menurut perspektif fungsionalis. Teori konflik berfokus pada persaingan sengit antar kelompok sosial untuk sumber daya yang langka, dengan kekuasaan sebagai hadiah utama. Teori konflik modern mempelajari bagaimana konflik menembus semua lapisan masyarakat, dengan feminisme menekankan pada kesetaraan hak antara laki-laki dan perempuan. Fungsionalis dan teoretikus konflik menganalisis masyarakat pada skala makro, sedangkan interaksionis simbolis berfokus pada skala mikro atau interaksi sosial.